Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Imam Maulana. My study number 2321001, and I am from PBI4A. In here, I want to read a proposal. The title is The Use of Show and Tell Method in Teaching Vocabulary at the Second Year's Student of Junior High School. And the first material is Definition Vocabulary. Vocabulary is a group of words that contains meaning where, according to cite the vocabulary as the concept and the function word of language which are so strongly that become a part of a child understanding, speak, reading, and writing. Vocabulary is the word having meaning when heard or see even talk not processed by the individual himself to communicate with others. And according to Browns, that vocabulary is the content and function words of language which are struck by that they become a part of the child understanding, speaking, reading, and writing. Second, vocabulary is words having meaning when heard or seen, even talk the individual produce it when communicating with others. And the type of vocabulary. Hammer distinguishes two types of vocabulary. The first, active vocabulary. It refers to vocabulary that students have been taught or learned and then expected to be able to use. And the second, passive vocabulary. It refers to vocabulary they might not be able to produce. And divided vocabulary into four parts. Namely, and the first, oral vocabulary consists of words actively used in speech that comes readily to the tongue of the one's conversation. And the two, writing vocabulary is stock of words that come readily to one's finger vocabulary. And the third, listening vocabulary is stock of words which a person can understand when he reads. And the fourth, reading vocabulary is the words where the people can recognize when they find it in written material. And the third material is part of vocabulary. Vocabulary includes of three parts. And the first is a word which can be used with subject to from basic of closed sentence. And the second, noun. To determine a noun, first remember that a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. And the third, adjective. Very simple adjective modify nouns. This means that they may modify any verbs. Adjectives are divided into categories as a way of understanding their purpose. And the next is function of vocabulary. Gens and Redman conclude that by learning vocabulary, the learners can recognize and comprehend the context of readings, listening, material, and later as productively learners can remind and use them appropriately in speech and writing. That's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.